Greetings to everyone. My name is Father Mikhail Woodruffe, and I am a Carmelite friar from Trinidad and Tobago. I've been in formation for the past 8 years. 7 of those 8 years have been in the United States. And in due time, once travel restrictions allow, I look forward to being back on home soil in Trinidad and ministering as a Carmelite. So I've been asked, what is the most challenging experience of this formation process? For me, it has been me learning to let go and to trust God. I have my plan, I have my ideas of how I think things should go in my life, and over time this process of formation has helped me to learn to trust God more. We take a vow of obedience, which is ultimately a yes to trusting God's plan. The prophet Jeremiah comes to mind, who speaks God's words, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." And that is what this vocation process has been. What has been rewarding about my formation process? It has been about me getting to know myself better. Let's face it, we could fool ourselves sometimes that we know everything about ourselves. This process has taught me that I had a lot to learn about myself. I've learned more about my heart's desires, my struggles, my wounds, my gifts, and that has allowed me to be freer to welcome and have room for God. What has been the most fulfilling part of being a religious? I will say it's accompanying people in the most personal experiences of their lives. As a hospital chaplain trainee some years ago, I remember in the morning being with a family as they celebrated the joyous birth of their baby. So this baby was born in the family, and I was able to be there with them and pray God's grace upon this newborn baby. And in the evening of that same day, being in a hospital room as a family gathered to say goodbye to their loved one who was dying. A nurse came up to me later that day, who was there in the room of the person who was dying, and said she was happy that a religious was there, that I was there to bring a sense of calm and peace. I will be honest, I didn't feel so calm and at peace being there, but what I think happened was God's grace was able to work through me, and my years of Carmelite prayer, my years of Carmelite silence was able to come out in my ministry experience there. Blessed Titus Brandsma, a Carmelite, he says, "Prayer is life, not an oasis in the desert of life." And so I invite young men who may be interested in learning more about our Carmelite way of life to join us in this life where we live in prayer, community, and ministry, and offer all to God, even in the smallest of ways. God's blessings to you all.